Long-term holders have been gradually accumulating Bitcoin for nearly 2 years, according to the crypto analyst firm Glassnode. Glassnode notes in a new tweet that long-term holders have amassed 1.01 million BTC cover the past 602 days, bringing the cohort total supply to 14.47 million Bitcoin, just 20,000 BTC short of the all-time high. The analyst firm also notes that shrimp holders, meaning addresses with less than 1 BTC, have been aggressively accumulating Bitcoin at a rate of 33,400 BTC a month. Glassnode says there have been only 130 out of 5,263 total trading days, roughly 2.5%, that have recorded a larger monthly. The shrimp cohorts now holds 1.33 million BTC. Bitcoin is trading at $31,017 at time of writing. The top ranking crypto asset by market cap is up 1.3% in the past 24 hours, around 0.7% in the past week, nearly 14% in the past month, and roughly 87%. Despite the massive gains this year, Bitcoin remains around 55% down from its all-time high of more than $69,000, which it hit in November 2021. The crypto analyst firm into the block notes about 75% of BTC holders are making money at Bitcoin's current price. The firm also says 69% of BTC holders have held on to their Bitcoin for more than 1 year. As bullish sentiment permeates the altcoin markets, a privacy coin experiences an expensive surge of over 300%. The market cap of one privacy focused blockchain project is exploding in value, according to crypto analysts. Sentiment has says that the market cap for altcoin Verge more than tripled in just 2 days as bullish asset in crypto. The market cap of Verge has been the tripled in just 48 hours, and it's unsurprisingly the top trading asset in XVG is seeing tremendous bullish sentiment, as our AL bot explains. But watch for the FOMO, fear of missing out effect. Wedge is a privacy focused blockchain seeking to offer a fast and efficient decentralized payments network that improves up to the original Bitcoin blockchain. Wedge is worth $0.00615 at time of reading down. The Wedge market cap reached a local high of $144,571. At time of writing, the market cap declined to $101,616. Sentiment is also predicting that some altcoins may soon make a run to the upside after Bitcoin soaring in social dominance. The firm predicts likely bounces for such alt products as Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, and Bitcoin. With Bitcoin's rise in price dominance in 2023, it's no surprise to see that greater attention is being paid to cryptos. But keep an eye on ETH, ADA, XRP, BNB, and other assets that, as more countries express interest in joining the economic alliance, the BRICS nations are finalizing a comprehensive mass expensive plan. The economic coalition of BRICS nations is finalizing a plan to bring new countries into the group, according to an insider. In a new interview with Russian government backed RT, South Africa's BRICS Sherpa Anil Sukal says he and others working within the group have been tasked in with prioritizing and organizing. According to Sukal, BRICS leaders will be convening during a summit in South Africa next week to discuss the details on how to welcome more countries into their circle. Next week in Durban, here in South Africa, we have a special Sherpa meeting to look at finalizing our efforts on this. Report will be transmitted to our ministers. And South Africa will convene a virtual meeting of ministers of foreign affairs before the end of July to make recommendations to the leaders at the summit in August with regard of BRICS expansion. Sukal says that BRICS' consistent stance of supporting the developing world's best interests over the old guard have drawn in more countries wanting a seat. He says BRICS is attempting to rearrange a geofinancial situation that is totally out of touch with modern reality. This is largely due to the fact that BRICS is now established as a major voice of the global south of the international platform. BRICS has been meeting for the past 15 years. This will be the 15th summit that South Africa will host, and we have had a consistent message in terms of campaigning the interest of the developing world, including Africa, and I think our track record of the past 15 years has demonstrated that we have been consistent and we have been calling for a total reform of the global governance architecture. Because we have a governance architecture that is Western dominated, that was formed after the Second World War, that is outdated and totally out of sync with the global reality that we have in 2023. The developing world continues to be marginalized and we are not treated as equals. Since 2020, a struggling amount of $1.76 quadrillion has been depleted from Americans' savings. Americans have burned through a struggling $1.76 trillion is savings since 2020, according to a new consumer states from the Federal Reserve show Americans reached a peak of $2.3 trillion in savings. Today, that number is down to $533 billion, according to the new numbers from the U.S. Department of Commerce and Wells Fargo reported by Macro Hedge Chief. In addition, states from the Federal Reserve Economic Data System show the amount of personal savings as a percentage of disposable personal income dropping to 64.6% in May of this year. That's well below the historical average of 8.9%. The news coincides with a sharp rise in the use of credit card among US citizens. American consumers collectively owe a record $986 million on their charge cards, according to data released by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Wells Fargo economist Shannon Sherry tells News 6 the data shows Americans are becoming more. Households have been able to continue to spend at elevated rates, and that sustained level of demand is helping stave off a US acquiring less in savings will ultimately leave US households more vulnerable to economic shock and could potentially position them worse off during and Wells Fargo economists expect the labor market will soften in the months ahead, leading the reduced spending that will trigger a mild recession at the start of new year.